That evening, after I finished work, I head to Mizuki's with a package. We had just gotten an order from Mizuki's shop, so I figured I'd take the opportunity to stop by. Mizuki's shop, the Black Needle, is just north of Humdrum Junk. It started as just a tattoo parlor, but after he turned the waiting room into a bar, it became something of a social spot too. Tattoos are pretty popular in the city, both as fashion statements and to indicate RIP affiliation, so Mizuki's shop does pretty well. Of course Mizuki is one of the artists, so he'd ink me if I asked. I have no interest in that stuff though. The sun is starting to set by the time I approach the Black Needle. This is dry juice territory. Gang members dot the area. I've gotten to know some of them through Mizuki, so I usually don't have any trouble passing through. Hey, Aoba! Hey, it's been a while. Here for Mizuki? Just delivering his order. He's at the base. Got it, thanks. It's not far. The dry juice base is huge, encompassing several alleys. It's expanded over time as their membership has grown. The members are scattered through the various alleys, but Mizuki can always be found in the same spot. He is standing in front of a staircase, covered with a large dry juice tag, talking to some of his members. He waves me over when he sees me. Humdrum Junk, home delivery, thank you for your business. Oh, is that the stuff I ordered? Thanks. I hand him the package and send the receipt with my coil. Once Mizuki confirms it, the delivery is complete. And thanks for doing this. I know I can depend on you guys for rare parts. I'll let Mr. Haga know you said that. You're headed home after this? Yeah. Nothing like the end of a hard day's work, huh? I'm about to head back to the shop. Grab a drink with me, will you? If you're buying. I follow Mizuki out of the alley. Gang members greet him as well as we walk by. A few even bow formally, to which Mizuki smiles awkwardly in response. The Black Needle is tucked away in a black building with only a little sign identifying it. Stepping through the door, I'm immediately greeted by upbeat music. The waiting room, which also doubles as a bar, is much bigger than you'd think from the outside. In the dim lights, I see a few people lounging on couches, reading magazines or chatting quietly. To the left is the front desk. And to the right is the bar. The door in the back leads to the tattoo studio. While I check out the shop, Mizuki starts talking to the part-timer at the front desk. Pretty slow today, huh? I ask casually after Mizuki's finished. His expression darkens. Yeah. What's wrong? No, it's just... I told you about it yesterday, didn't I? The disappearances. Yeah. I think that's why business has been so slow. What? Like everyone's scared to go outside? I don't think it's that bad, but the way customer flow has dropped off, it sure feels that way. Yeah, I get what you mean. I got some more info since then, but I've got no idea what's true at this point. Mizuki beckons to me, his expression grave. I lean in. People say it really is morphine, abducting gangs. No way. I mean, morphine's someone claiming they saw them. That's just some idiot trying to get attention. You don't actually believe it, do you? Like I said, I don't know if it's true or not, that's just what I heard. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, now all the RIP gangs are getting squirrely because they're scared of getting ambushed. But hey, whatever. Mizuki flashes a defiant smirk. It's got nothing to do with us, even if it's morphine. Not like they're a match for us anyway. Right? I return his smile, but something about this doesn't sit right with me. I think Mizuki's been a little too into RIP lately. I hope he doesn't run himself wrecked. Why don't we get a drink? Let's head over to the bar. I start towards the bar, but before I get there, a tattoo design displayed on the front desk catches my eye. It's framed like it's important. Was this always here? Oh, that. I get it from another tattoo artist I really admire. Cool, right? He's famous, but he doesn't have his own shop. Only inks people he knows. So everyone else, he just turns away? Exactly. He dropped by a little while back. That's when he gave it to me. He has this aura about him. You can tell he's special. He seems genuinely happy. I guess you really like the guy. I'd like to meet him once, if he's as amazing as you say. I thought you didn't want a tattoo. I don't. then the answer is no. Man. If you insist, it'll be $1 million. $1 million? What a ripoff. My call beeps while we were laughing. It's a call from Delivery Works. Hello? Oh, thank goodness you answered. Aoba, dear, is that you?
Hi.
Yes. It's me, Yoshie. What's the matter? Oh my, it's serious, very serious. Please don't panic, okay? Okay. Miss Tai, she... What? Granny? After I get off the phone, I explain what happened to Mizuki and dash over to Delivery Works. According to Miss Yoshie, Granny collapsed on her way to a patient's house to deliver some medicine. She was near Delivery Works when it happened, so they brought her there. I run as fast as my legs will carry me. My heart is pounding and I'm out of breath. Adrenaline makes my toes and fingers tingle. Granny's collapsed from overwork before. Back then it was my fault, because I made her worry. I remember how I trembled with fear at the thought of losing her. I never want to feel like that again. I have to get there faster. Granny. You're all making a big deal out of nothing! That's the first thing out of her mouth when I burst through the door of Delivery Works. Granny is leaning back in a chair. When I see that she's alright, my legs almost give out beneath me. It turns out that Granny just threw out her bag. That's why she collapsed. It wasn't a stroke or anything. The way Miss Yoshie described it, it sounded like something far more serious. She apologized profusely after I arrived. To be honest, it does feel a little anticlimactic, but I'm just glad she's alright. That said, Granny can't walk yet, so I have to carry her home. Really, you're all overreacting. Granny complains from her perch atop my back. I walk slowly to avoid jostling her too much. Well, what do you expect? We all worry about you, myself included. I am still plenty healthy, thank you very much. I know that, but still. Oh, I love how Ren always has his little tongue out, like, look at him looking a little silly. I love how he looks a little silly. I am not mean. I am cat. I am just honest, because look at him. Ren patters along behind us. I get a little stiff and you start acting like I'm on my deathbed. Ah, don't kick me. Anyway, let's go to the hospital tomorrow, please. Granny's age isn't about to stop her from throwing a tantrum. The last thing I want is to drop her. Although, you know, Granny's pretty light. I have always had this image of her towering over me. Was she always this small? Plus, this is the first time I've carried her on my back like this. He used to be the one who carried me around. Just, you know, reminiscing about the past. I had to do that because you would always wander off. I'd wander off? Oh, yes. I'd take my eyes off you for a second and you'd be gone. Really? I don't remember that. You were probably just lonely. Lonely? What makes you think that? Because you only started doing it after your parents left. Oh. Right, I only have vague memories of my parents. But I do remember how Granny used to carry me on her back. Her smell and her warmth made me feel so safe. Well, it's understandable. You were pretty little back then, but now you have gone and gotten stupidly big. It would be weirder if I hadn't changed. Who said you shouldn't change? Could you carry me on your back again, just for the old time's sake? Why not give it a shot while you've still got your health? Don't be ridiculous. Are you trying to kill me? Just kidding. Granny. What? You sure lied. Shut your pie hole! She slaps me upside the head hard, but it makes me happy for some reason. I smile to myself. I am so glad Granny was okay. It makes me sad to think that one day she might not be there to smack me or yell at me anymore. I walk quiet down the darkening street, feeling her warmth against my back. The next morning I carry Granny to the neighborhood hospital. I made sure to ask Mr. Haga for the day off, just in case. We call it a hospital, but this is the old residential district. It's an old, cramped facility, understaffed and overcrowded. The building is falling apart, and not even the kindest of descriptions would include the word sanitary. Still, everyone there is kind. They have known Granny for a long time. They told us to come right in when I called. Granny hates going to the hospital, always insisting she can take care of herself, but today she behaves and lets them examine her. Maybe she's in more pain than she lets on. They tell us she's alright to recover at home, so I carry her back after the examination is over. When I put Granny to bed and sit down to take a break, she yells at me to get to work already. I want to stay and look after her, but she's not having any of it. I call Mr. Haga, who tells me I can come in now and leave early, so I give up and head for work. I'm standing behind my desk, worrying about Granny when the message arrives. It's from Koujaku. Mizuki. It reads, so I saw Mizuki earlier. He's acting weird. I tried to talk to him, but he just stared at me. I think he might have an easier time talking to you if something's eating at him. Call him when you get a chance, we'll talk more later. If Koujaku felt the need to message me about it, Mizuki must have really been acting strange. Maybe Mizuki's been pushing himself too hard. I head to the bathroom to call Mizuki. Hey, Mizuki. Aobo, what's up? At the sound of his voice, I feel a wash of relief. Nothing really, just wanted to say hi. What's with you, man? We just saw each other yesterday, you're acting weird. Well, I guess I was just wondering if you were doing okay. Of course I am. Why? I don't know, guess maybe you seemed a little down yesterday, that's all. So you called because you were worried about me. Thanks, but I'm fine. You sure? Yeah. Okay, well, we should talk more later. Sure, later. I head back to the counter with a sigh. Mizuki's voice didn't have its usual energy. He said he was fine and I thought it's better not to push the subject, but first Granny collapses, now I have this to worry about. Though I hope my concerns are unfounded, they stay with me through the rest of the afternoon. I barely get any work done. Arriving home from work, I pull out my key with some apprehension. I hope Granny has behaved herself. But just as I put the keys in the door... Don't tell me. It's open. The door isn't locked. Did I forget to lock it again? Shit, Granny's home. What if something happened? We live in a pretty tight night community, but the town being what it is, burglaries are not at all uncommon. I listen carefully as I enter the house, feeling sick to my stomach. How could I be so careless? No sign of an intruder. I take off my shoes and head straight for Granny's room. I quietly open the door and peer inside. Granny is there, asleep under her comforter. Looks like she's fine. I heave a sigh of relief and close the door. I pause on the stairs. Something feels off. Granny is sleeping, so the house is quiet. Nothing is out of place. Maybe it was just my imagination. While pondering this, I climb the stairs and open the door to my room. At which point I immediately realized that it wasn't my imagination at all. What the... I'm not exactly proud of it, but my room has never been what you'd call clean. I had books and magazines piled up on the floor, plus all sorts of other stuff I left out because that was less annoying than cleaning it up. But I don't remember it being quite this bad. My room is a complete disaster. It looks like a tornado ripped through it. There isn't even anywhere to stand. All the shelves have been pulled out and the table is upside down. But that isn't even the most unsettling thing amidst the mess. A man is sitting in front of my computer, his back to me like it's his room, not mine. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Thief! Where do you get off breaking into someone's home? He looks up slowly, like he only just noticed I was there. I have never seen the man before. He looks about my age. You're back. Who the hell are you and what are you doing in my room? Look, man. He just ignores me as I stand there trembling with rage and taps the keyboard with his middle finger. Hey, don't touch my stuff! The data on this thing makes no fucking sense. How do you even manage this? And these all-made mods are something else. Where do you learn to do this? Wasn't to you? Just get out! He rises to his feet with a snort. You're saying you don't know who I am? Huh? I think you do know. I have no idea. You've got me confused with someone else. He stares right at me, then slowly opens his mouth. Thank you for coming on this felicitous occasion. Shall we get the party started? Where have I heard that before? I have a really bad feeling about this. Still don't remember. He pulls something out of his pants pocket. It's a keychain with a tiny rabbit head on the end. It's him! I guess he is satisfied with my reaction because he tosses the keychain aside and looks at me again. Pretty good performance, right? Misdirected delivery and all. You're the one who ganked me, and that delivery! That was you too? Yeah, I found out where you worked, so I figured I'd bring you to me. I paid in advance, so it's no problem for the shop, right? That's not a problem here. Anger wells up inside me as I remember how upset Mr. Haga was. By the way, you did it before too, but what was that skill you used in our battle? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb, I wanna know how you beat me. Beat you? Did I win that fight? I can't remember. Are you deaf? Say something. I don't remember. What? I don't remember anything about how that fight ended. He scowls a bit before returning to his deadpan expression. Don't wanna talk, huh? Ugh. He suddenly grabs me by the collar and slams me into the wall. This guy's stronger than he looks. Then I guess I'll just have to beat it out of you. Ah, let me go! You really don't remember? No! He stares into my eyes like he's searching for something. I want a rematch. What? I don't even play Rhyme. He shoves me into the wall even harder. Still think you can lie your way out of this? I guess I'll just have to take something from you. I know what's important to you. I know everything. He shoots a meaningful glance at the computer. I know what he means by that. Ren. He's not bluffing. I can feel the threat hanging in the air. He'll really destroy Ren's data if I don't give him what he wants. But the fact is, I don't want to fight in Rhyme. And the guy is starting to piss me off. Oh. Wait, can I move? Ah, let me move! Enough already! I launched a knee trying to knock him away. But I'm off balance, he blocks me with one hand. He pulls my leg out from under me and I slide down the wall to the floor. Pain shoots up my back as he climbs on top of me. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Shut up. With a blank expression, he grabs my arm and twists it. Ow, 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 ow. You only need one arm for Rhyme. This guy. If you want me to stop, then fight. My elbow groans as he twists my arm backward. I don't want to fight him in Rhyme, and I don't want to get Ren involved either. What should I do? Oh. So many choices suddenly. What's that? I hear a sound coming from the stairs, but I don't have any time to consider what it might be. The door suddenly swings open and Koujaku bursts in. Koujaku, why are you... I sent you a message, didn't I? But forget about that. Get your hands off Aoba, asshole. Koujaku growls and grabs the blonde guy. They tumble to the floor grappling. My arm is free, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Hey, cut it out! Fuck you. They're tumbling all over the place. I couldn't stop them if I tried. The man dodges one of Koujaku's attacks, then uses the break in Koujaku's guard to grab his shoulders and attempt to knee him in the stomach. Koujaku blocks the blow with his arms and responds with a headbutt. It slows him down, but he immediately fires another knee at Koujaku's stomach. You little shit! Koujaku pulls back at just the right moment. The other guy's knee just grazes the hem of his kimono. Koujaku pulls back his fist. He's clearly at the end of his rope. Then there's a noise at the window. Everyone turns towards it. Oh my god. You? It's too damn noisy up here, quiet down! The door bursts open and Granny's roar thunders through the room. All four of us stop in our tracks, cowering as we turn to the door. You little whippersnappers! What's that insult? As she takes in the carnage, her eyes blaze with anger and a thick vein throbs on her forehead. All of you downstairs, pronto! No! A few minutes later, we're sitting quietly at the dining room table. My head throbs where Granny hit me. Of course, I'm not the only one with fresh lumps. She gave us all a taste of knuckle pudding, saying we were all equally at fault. I was a bit scared that the blonde guy was gonna hit back, but he just stood there and pouted. Why? Because she's a frail old woman? Though frail might not be the best word to describe her. When Granny asked how this all happened, I confessed that I left the front door unlocked again. That earned me another lump. I'm never forgetting to unlock the front door again. To think I'd have the honor of sharing your punishment. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure the guy in the gas mask said his name was Clear. He's just as fishy as the blonde guy. Alba, come here.
Hey.
Coming. I stand rubbing the lump on my head and head into the kitchen. Granny is holding a basket full of freshly fried donuts. I thought I smelled something sweet. Bring these to the table. Everyone's fine with tea, right? I love it how she's not even upset that, like, at least Noiz is a literal burglar at this point. Like, he broke into your house and she doesn't even care.
Hi.
Yeah, oh, by the way, Granny. What? Should you be up already? How's your back? I'm on my feet, aren't I? Stop asking stupid questions and get your butt in gear. I set the basket of donuts on the table, then pour cups of tea for everyone and return to my seat. Granny joins us shortly thereafter. It's hard to stay angry on a full stomach, so eat up. I thought I smelled something delicious. You know how much I love your donuts, Miss Tai. Just hurry up and eat. Koujaku goes straight for the basket. The blonde guy and Cleo, on the other hand, just stare at the donuts in confusion. Eat them or don't. Make up your minds. Cleo can't eat without taking off his mask, and the blonde guy doesn't seem interested. Or so I thought. Surprisingly, despite his grumpy expression, the intruder reaches for a donut. It's sweet. Of course it is! What other kind of donut is there? But it's sweet. If you don't like it, don't eat it. Granny snorts and the man continues nibbling on his donut. I can't get a read on him at all. I turn back to Cleo. He's still sitting there motionless. Aren't you gonna have one? Granny's donuts are delicious. I will. Then I guess you'd better hurry? Yes, I will. Cleo keeps perfectly still. He'll have to take the mask off to eat, but will he? I watch Cleo over the rim of my teacup, wondering what's gonna happen. Huh? A donut is missing from Cleo's side of the basket. And it looks like his mask is moving up and down. Did you just eat one? Yes, it's delicious. You really are a magician. He ate it with the gas mask on? How? Forget it. I grab a donut and start eating too. Granny's donuts are delicious even when cold, but when they're fresh they got this mellow, flaky sweetness that just fills your whole mouth. Koujaku has already finished and gotten up from his seat by the time I start eating my donut. Just before he goes into the hall, he turns back and beckons to me. I point to myself. Me? And Koujaku nods. What's up? I leave my half-eaten donut on the table and head out into the hall. Man, talk about crazy. I guess Koujaku wanted to get away from the bizarre atmosphere in there. Yeah, you can say that again. Anyway, about Mizuki, did you get a hold of him? Yeah, I called him. He said he was fine, but he sounded kinda out of it. Really? Did something happen? Well, remember when I messaged you about Mizuki acting weird? Truth is, some of my gang had a little disagreement with some guys from Dry Juice. Now Mizuki was there at the time. Normally he'd step in to sort things out, right? This time he just stood by and watched, with his dazed look on his face. I had to step in. It struck me as weird, so I asked him if he was okay, but he just told me to leave him the fuck alone. Mizuki said that? Yeah, he didn't look like himself. It was like something was really eating at him. Do you have any idea what it could be? Has he been worried about anything lately? Well, last time I went to his shop, he mentioned disappearances. Oh right, the vanishing rip gangs. It seems like it was really weighing on his mind. I've heard a lot of talk around town. Huh? I feel something against my back, then something falls to the floor. That's one of his! It's one of those cubes that rabbit guy had on his belt. Was it tucked into the hood of my jacket this whole time? The cube hops into the living room. That asshole! Koujaku chases after the cube. Hey, you little shit, you were eavesdropping just now, weren't you? Not like you were talking about anything worth keeping secret. Fuck you! Like this disappearance shit, no one even does rip anymore. You sure it's not just a sad attempt to keep it alive a little longer? The fuck do you say? Koujaku's voice shakes with anger. This is no joke, asshole. There are really people who haven't come back. Fuck if I care. If you're so scared, maybe you should quit. Motherfucker. Koujaku takes a step forward. The man shoots back an icy glare. What's your name, smartass? You first. Common courtesy, yeah? Where's jackass like you get off talking about courtesy? Forget it then. Hold on, this doesn't need to get ugly. His name is Koujaku and yours is... Noiz. I fucking hate little smartasses like you. I don't really give a shit what you think. Enough! Granny breaks her silence to end their standoff with a single word. If you wanna fight, take it outside. I'm tired of listening to your bickering. Sorry, Miss Tai. Noiz glances at Koujaku, then stands without saying a word. Hey, where do you think you're going? Home. He marches out of the room. If you're done eating, the rest of you skedaddle too. Clear stands and bows to us. Thank you very much. Goodbye, master. Hey, wait a second. I follow Clear out into the hall. Yes, what is it? I don't know if there's gonna be a next time, but if there is, come in like a normal person. Normal? Don't fall from the sky or come in through the balcony, just come in through the front door, okay? Why can't I come from the sky or the balcony? It's just weird, okay? And you're gonna give me a heart attack. Heart attack. I see. I think I understand. Clear touches his chest. You mean this heart here, right? Yeah, I guess. I always learn so much when I'm with you, master. Thank you very much. Okay. Until next time. Sure. Clear bows again, then leaves through the front door. What's the deal with that gas mask? Hell if I know. I thought you knew him. Not exactly, at least I don't think I do. You don't think you do? After giving me a look, Koujaku awkwardly rubs the back of his neck. Sorry about that earlier, I just kinda snapped. Tell Miss Tai I'm sorry, would you? You apologized earlier, I think it's fine. And I'm sorry for going nuts like that in your room. Well, it's not like that was your fault. I haven't seen you that pissed off in ages, though. I just hate guys like that who think they're hot shit. Koujaku sighs, looking a bit deflated. You know, it just hit me. He's in a rhyme gang. He is? Yeah, they're the Rough Rabbits, I think. I remember seeing him when we got in a fight with some of their members. He knew I wasn't ripped, so it's probably the same guy. Man, now I'm really pissed off. Rhyme has gangs too? I didn't know that. I think they only started forming them recently. Mostly it's to share information, I hear. Just doesn't sit right with me. A lot of ripsties think of their gangs as family, but I guess Rhyme's different. Dry, efficient, that's the impression I get of Noiz. Well, enough about him. I'll do what I can to help Mizuki, and you let me know the second you find anything out. Got it. Later. Koujaku raises a hand in farewell, then walks out the front door. I head back to my room feeling drained. So much happened today. Oh right, I forgot to tell Koujaku that Noiz was the one who forced me into that rhyme match. Probably shouldn't. That'll just give him another reason to pick a fight. Wondering how things got so messed up, I open the door and suddenly feel even more exhausted. Holy shit, is my room a mess. Damn it. Remembering Noiz's cocky attitude is making me mad all over again. I decide to just pick up some things off the floor before flopping down on my bed. I'll get the rest tomorrow, too tired today. I let out a sigh and close my eyes. The next day I'm so tired I barely make it to work on time. Mr. Haga heads out right after opening, leaving me and Junker alone in the store. Business is slow, so I have plenty of time to think about what happened yesterday. Noiz and clear. I still don't know what the deal is with either of them. Though, to be honest, the house felt a little empty once they'd all left. Like it's nice to have something exciting happen once in a while.
Hi, junk shop Hebon desu.
Hamram Junk, how may I help you?
Moshi.
Hello? The caller hangs up without saying a word. What was that? Some kind of prank call? Kamikaze! This place is so lame! The door opens and chorus of obnoxious voices tear through the shop. You brats again! Oh, it's Aoba! Aoba! Your face is stupid as ever! They don't have an endearing bone in their scrawny little bodies. What? Target found! Lock on! Oh? Now the attention is shifted to Junker. Cleaning! Junker screeches too hard and tries to hide behind me. Wait, won't that make me the new target? Wait! Wait! Please! Hey, don't climb on me! While struggling with the little imps, I hear the door open again. Expecting a customer, I look up to see... Noiz! Yo. Why is he here? Noiz looks around the shop curiously as he approaches. The friends let go of me to get a look at Noiz. Yeah, I get that. I would stare at him too. Hey, wait a sec! Since when do you customers? A customer! A real customer! Change of target! Charge the customer! What? No! Hold it, guys! Before I can stop them, the brats charge Noiz. Shit, he's gonna... Oh, he just dodged them. Kyo and Now stumble forward and Mio... Hey, let me go! Noiz catches her just before she bumps into him and lifts her up like a kitten. Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Mio pounds on Noiz's chest, no effect. He just stares at her. The sight is kind of surreal. And then, as I watch in disbelief, Noiz does something completely unexpected. He takes Mio's hand and brings it to his lips and kisses it. Wow. No. Well, Mio's even more shocked than I am. I mean, of course she would be. Her face turns bright red and she starts trembling. Violence isn't an attractive trait for a girl. But for a man? Like, I mean... Yeah. Maybe. What a thing to say. Mio's mouth flaps aimlessly for a moment, but then she closes her eyes tightly, takes a deep breath. Let me go, you pierced pervert! Pierced pervert. Noiz puts Mio down without reacting. She immediately darts away, pointing at him once she reaches a safe distance. What are you gonna do if you start bleeding with all those holes in your face? What? There's blood? Blood? Kyo and Now were lying on the ground, pretending to be injured after their falls, but they jump up immediately upon hearing their sister's comment. Fortunately, it seems like her brothers didn't catch Noiz's little performance there. That's a relief. What'd you do to Mio? Nothing. Cut it out, you two! Mio quickly waves them off, her face is still bright red. But let's just run away. But we haven't beaten him yet. We don't have to. Mio bolts out of the store screaming. Her brothers quickly follow. Silence abruptly returns to the store, save for the faint sound of Junker's motors. I stare at Noiz in disbelief. Just what did you think you were doing with the little girl? Noiz gives me a puzzled look. Huh? Kissing her hand and stuff. That would creep most people out. I don't think it was weird. No, that was plenty weird. Huh? Suddenly Noiz puts his hands on the counter and leans over it, looking into my eyes with a blank expression. Something soft touches my lips. Did he just... What? Don't you... What me? What was that? What was what? I kissed you. What? Noiz just watches calmly as I freak out. What the fuck is with this guy? Dudes don't normally kiss other dudes. Really? Wait, does that mean you're... you know... Listen, Aoba. The moment he's gonna realize he's the protagonist of a BL game. Being literally Yahweh Jesus. But yeah, he's not aware of gay people. Live in denial. Aoba denial. What? I'm not there, it's true. Well... Noiz is just so casual about it, I start to wonder if I'm the one with the problem. Yes, you are. Is it normal for dudes to kiss? No, no way. But it doesn't seem like Noiz did it to upset me. Pull your shit together, Aoba. He's the weird one, totally. There's nothing wrong with me, at least I don't think there is. And I mean, there are plenty of guys who get handsy even outside romantic context. I guess he's just one of those, probably. I wipe my lips off with the back of my hand and take a deep breath to calm down. Why are you even here? Again, Noiz looks straight into my eyes. Join my gang. Huh? Where did that come from? Your gang? You mean your rhyme gang? Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not joining his gang if we wanna get with the other gang. Oh, it's hard though, I love Noiz. Get lost. Noiz just looks at me. I guess I'll just have to come back every day until you say yes. What the hell? He's like a little kid. You used to be really strong, right? You belong in Rhyme. You've got the wrong person. Noiz falls silent. His gaze is so sharp that it makes me flinch. What's wrong with him? Well, that's not really why I'm here today. Noiz releases me from his gaze and lets out a frustrated sigh. It's gonna be in front of your shop today. What is? Rhyme. Usu is going to appear here today. Our predictions are always on target. I frown, not understanding. But then I hear the cheers from outside. Let's go. Huh? Just come. Noiz steps behind the counter and grabs me by the arm. Hey, let me go! The shop! Shut up. I barely manage to grab Ren before he drags me outside. Outside I see that the usually deserted alley is teeming with excitement. Noiz and I join the gathering crowd. It's almost time. Noiz stops once we've entered the dark alleyway. He's already holding a bunny cube in his hand. Is that your all-mate? Yeah. Sure is weird for a guy like him to be using such a cute all-mate. Oh, maybe it's because he's gay. Did he ever consider that? Sorry. Here it comes. A faint light blossoms in one corner of the alley. A ring of light appears in the empty space and Usui materializes from the feeder. The crowd cheers, attracting even more people from the street. Told you. Yeah. You should go first. I told you, I don't want to. How about now? Noiz raises an eyebrow, and then I feel my bag rise into the air. I spin around, a bunny cube is holding my bag by the strap. When did that get there? Hey! Well, what are you gonna do? The crowd is so thick that even if I can snatch my bag back, I won't be able to get away. Just then, something flies through the air and slams into the bunny cube holding my bag. The crowd stirs, then parts to allow someone through. Yo! It's Koujaku. It must have been Beni who rammed Noiz's cube. Several Beni Shigure members are with him too. He picks up my bag from where it fell. What's up? Another delivery? Koujaku shoots Noiz a glare. What are you doing here? Why should I tell you? Rhyme, huh? I could ask you the same thing. Brain dead ripsties wouldn't last a second in rhyme. The fuck? Stop. Koujaku grabs his teammates by the shoulder. Kids shouldn't push their luck. You're walking on thin ice, pal. Just speaking truth. I said don't push your luck, punk. Whatever. Talking to you makes me hate rhyme even more. Good, we don't want you dumbasses to like it. Well, this got interesting fast. As the hostility ripples outwards through the crowd, each side's member begin to gather around their leader. Rip versus Rhyme. The two groups glare at each other, a powder keg waiting for a spark. Hey, maybe you guys should... I mean, who even uses fists these days? Talk about analog. Fighting in your head doesn't mean shit, it's just make-believe. Can't say I'm surprised a meathead like you is afraid of the unknown. Don't know why I bother. Hey. That's rich coming from an egg-headed beanpole. Who you calling a beanpole? You sure look like one from here. That's the same dark tone of voice Koujaku used yesterday, before they started fighting in my room. Noiz closes his mouth and meets Koujaku's stare for a stare. You're in the Rough Rabbits, right? Mujina's rhyme gang. I see you guys finally got the balls to come all the way out here. I hear you're forecasters. You're happy making chump change of that. It's business. There's a ton of people in this area who want our info. So we do a little business. We just happen to use our brains, unlike you. For a few moments, Noiz and Koujaku glare at each other in silence. Let's settle this right here, right now. I think it's a waste of time, but I don't like you, so sure, I kick your ass. Oh, hot! In no time at all, the crowd has split in two, those gathered around Usui for the rhyme battle and those watching the fight between Noiz and Koujaku. From the looks of it, the crowd around us is bigger. Things are quickly spiraling out of control. I'll make sure you never open that smart mouth of yours again. Not a chance. Noiz just smirks and cracks his neck. Shouldn't I do something? Oh. Well, on whose side would I be? Like, probably not Noiz, I think? Oh no. Actually. Noiz, enough already, just calm down. Oh, I didn't want to skip that. Those guys need to fuck off already. Time to send them to the junkie. Neither man seems to have any interest in stopping. Quite the opposite, in fact. They're both obviously itching for a fight. Alright, let's do this. The moment Koujaku and Noiz make a contact, the ripsties and rhymers surrounding them start to brawl. It quickly devolves into total chaos, with people who clearly just want to fight getting in on the action. The alley shakes with their howls of joy. Forget about the other people, I've gotta stop Koujaku and Noiz. But before I can cut in between them, a man comes flying at me. You're a fucking rhymer, aren't you? Huh? I jump out of the way as he winds up for a punch, and he tumbles forward when it misses. I instinctively chop down at his unguarded neck. His knee buckles and he falls on his face. That was close, I'm gonna get dragged into this if I'm not careful. I love how they translated the Japanese like hora thing with like hiya. What's hiya? Do people scream like that in like Western country? Are we not like hora? We're like hiya. I don't know. This one is so funny in my head. A man whips his arm towards me. I spot the glint of steel. That's not a fucking toy. When he steps at me again, I catch his arm and pull it down, kneeing him in the chin as he stumbles. The man drops the knife as he falls backward and I kick it away. I also give him a gentle kick in the face while I'm at it. For fuck's sake. I look around and quickly locate Koujaku and Noiz. They're going at it like a pair of wolves, oblivious to the chaos around them. What the fuck are you scumbags doing? Instantly the fight stops. Everyone turns to face the voice that tore through the alley like a thunderclap. And then everyone starts running. It's Akusima. Armed policemen flood the alley. What's going on here? Rhyme, rip, either way. The sentence is death. Wild. Koujaku fights his way to me against the flow of the crowd. Where's Noiz? Long gone. We gotta hightail it too. Koujaku grabs my arm and we start running. Stop right there, criminal scum! That man has issues. We race down the alley, Akusima shouts, echoing behind us. Once we have lost him, Koujaku and I slow to a stop. I'm completely out of breath. Oh, we should be fine now. Yeah. Koujaku turns around to double check, then flashes me an apologetic look. Sorry man, first I made a mess at your place, now this, I just lost my cool. That's a little shithead. Kojaku's expression turns more serious. He's the one who pulled you into that rhyme match, isn't he? I gave. He hit the nail on the head. So you knew. I had a feeling. Sorry. No, I'm not trying to give you shit for it. But that guy's been messing with you since then, right? What happened? Well, there's no point in hiding it anymore. When he dragged me into that match, I was freaked out, you know. I'd never even played Rhyme before. I guess I passed out or something, because I don't remember what happened. But he says I won. You won? Yeah, but I don't remember a thing. How could I have won anyway? He insists I did, though. So, what, he's following you around for revenge? I guess pride's the only thing that little fucker has. Rhyme or not, a loss is a loss. A real man knows how to accept defeat. Plus, you blacked out, right? It sounds like he's just making up shit to harass you. I guess. What's wrong? Is something bothering you? So, while I was in that rhyme match, I heard a voice. You mean, besides this? Yeah, and I didn't hear it so much as it came from inside my head. And then I, started to give orders to Ren, and, I just suddenly knew how to fight. But you'd never done rhyme before, right? Yeah. I don't know, I gave those commands. It's creepy, man. I grow more and more anxious as I recall what happened. By the end, I'm looking at my feet. Koujaku gently claps me on the shoulder. Hey, don't overthink it. That's always been a bad habit of yours. You don't want Ren going, "Ow, but your head is at risk of exploding," do you? Yeah. Kojaku's Ren impression makes me smile a little. Getting dragged into rhyme probably messed with your head. Just remember, you can always tell me if something happens. Yeah, thank. That's the least I can do for a taste of Miss Tae-san's home cooking. Oh, that's your real motive. Laughing with Koujaku has lightened my mood a little. Yeah, not that I'm an expert or anything, but I guess keeping your fears bottled up isn't good for you. Sometimes it's better to just tell someone what you're feeling. Oh yeah, want to go hit up the guy in dry juice? Sure, I'm worried about Mizuki too. Oh, what's wrong? I'm supposed to be at work. I was watching the story because Mr. Haga was out. Hey, aren't you gonna get in trouble? I'll go call him. I frantically call Mr. Haga on my call. Hello, you have reached Humdrum Junk. Mr. Haga, I'm so sorry, Oh, Aoba, you weren't at the shop. I was wondering what happened to you. Was there some kind of emergency? Well, telling him about Noiz won't help. I have no idea how to explain the situation, so I just bullshit my way through, apologizing profusely. Mr. Haga seems a little perplexed, but he forgives me. And don't worry about it, I'm here now. I'm so sorry about this, I'll be more careful next time. I know you will. Well, stay safe. Thank you, sir. Everything okay? I guess. Mr. Haga may have let me off the hook, but I sure am a failure as an adult. Feel that. I'll have to make it up to him later. After that, Koujaku and I head for Dry Juice's territory. The alley is in the east quarter of Yukisaki, peppered with abandoned restaurants and bars. This was meant to be a casual visit, but the closer we get to Dry Juice territory, the stranger things become. Normally, you'd see Dry Juice members hanging around, but today the streets are deserted. It's a ghost town. You think they moved somewhere else? I didn't hear anything. I have a bad feeling about this. We pick up the pace. When we reach the alley where they usually gather, we find it empty of life. Koujaku stops and catches me by the arm. Hey. What? Huh? I follow Koujaku stare and freeze. They're gone. The Dry Juice tags on the wall have all been painted over in black. Why? No way. Did some other gang beat them? Look at that. A new tag has been painted on the wall. Metallic wings and a heart surrounded by a halo. I recognize it. Morphine? Morphine took out Dry Juice? No way. The story's real? Koujaku's words make my heart skip a beat. That's right, those disappearances. I thought they were just an urban legend. Or maybe someone was screwing around. Dry Juice is the biggest rip gang in town. I'm sure they have plenty of enemies. It could be a gang trying to lay the blame on Morphine. That sounds more realistic than some kind of magical disappearance. But in that case, how could there be no one left? Hey, is anyone there? Hey! I run through the alleyways, shouting at the top of my lungs. No answer. Damn, what the hell is going on? I head towards a nearby alley, the one where Mizuki usually hangs out. If Dry Juice members are anywhere, it'll be here. I step into the alley, but it's deserted like the others. Even though I expect as much, it still sends shivers up my spine. At the back of the alley, the biggest Dry Juice tag has been painted over as well. What the hell is going on? I could always find Mizuki leaning on the wall in front of that tag. He'd greet me with a smile when I came by. I want to turn away. It feels like I'm witnessing the ruin of something precious to me. But I force myself to look. However, I checked the other side, but there's no one there either. Same here, huh? This is brutal. Hey, isn't that... What? Huh? This is blood. I thought so. Though smudged and darkened by footprints, there's blood splattered on the ground. It looks relatively fresh. Looking around, I notice shoe prints on the walls and debris scattered about. The sign of a struggle. The more I see, the more I realize that only one thing makes sense. Morphine did this, just like the story said. Disputes between rip gangs are common, but usually those end with a brawl, and some tags getting scribbled out at worst. This is different. I feel malice in the air. This was the work of someone with a ruthless disregard for their enemy. What happened here? This alley was so full of life, it was a place where everyone got along, where you never had to be alone. That's why people joined the gang, even if it was only temporary. Here people shared a bond. It was home, and now there's nothing left. Shit. I can't get through to Mizuki. Koujaku looks up from his koi. What the hell happened here? Fuck, did Morphine really do this? I'm still trying to wrap my head around the situation when I hear footsteps at the entrance to the alley. Well, if it isn't Aoba, fancy meeting you here. Yahoo, Aoba. You guys. It's Virus and Trip. What are you doing here? This area is under our protection. Koujaku's eyes narrow. For ripsties like Koujaku, a pair of Yakuza walking around like they own the place isn't a pleasant sight. You guys twins? You're even dressed alike. We're not twins. You hang with Yakuza now? I wouldn't say that. They weren't even Yakuza when I met them, back around the time you left the island. Yeah, you could say we're old chums. Yeah, nothing to do with work. Some of our colleagues may be less than courteous, but we take care never to violate the rules. It's bad for business, I hope you understand. A Yakuza's a Yakuza. There aren't any good ones. Once you stoop to that level, it stains you. It's in your blood, I can smell it. Virus and Trip exchange glances. Honestly, I'm surprised too by the rage in Koujaku's voice. Has he always had such an intense hatred of Yakuza? But on this island, there's hardly any difference between the Yakuza and the police. You know that, don't you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the head of one of these gangs, aren't you? Surely you must be on friendly terms with more than a few officers of the law. It's not like all police are bad. Some can be pretty chill. And then I hope you can see that we're the same. That we, despite being Yakuza, are chill. By the way, Aoba, wasn't Dry Juice your friend's gang? Have they moved to another area? We haven't seen them around. They're gone. Gone. We just got here too. Someone painted over all the Dry Juice tags and replaced them with morphines. Virus rubs his chin thoughtfully. Morphine, aren't they like some kind of boogeyman? Yeah, I figured someone might be trying to make it look like Morphine did it, but... Either way, what a barbaric thing to do, taking out an entire gang. How distasteful. You said this area was under your protection. Don't you know anything? Yes, this is our territory, as for what I know. It wasn't like this last night. Though we didn't see any Dry Juice members then either. What time was that about? Around 9, I think. Must have happened after that. Perhaps, but kidnapping such a large number of people is no simple task. I know that, so... Maybe Morphines really did take them all. Just like in the stories. But I don't dare say that out loud. Alright, we'll be sure to let you know if we find something. Thanks. Still, you should be careful. Things have been dangerous lately, as this latest incident illustrates. There's a lot we don't know about it. Can't keep up with everything. Rip's just another source of income for you assholes. You don't give a damn about us. Koujaku spits on the ground. Virus lifts an eyebrow, amused. We understand that our livelihood depends on this city, which is precisely why it's so important to have a solid foundation. Whether this truly is the work of Morphine matters little. When someone causes trouble in your territory, you deal with it. Am I wrong? Koujaku looks away. If you'll excuse us, we'd like to make a more thorough inspection of the... Hey, scumbags, what are you doing there? Suddenly a group of policemen bursts into the alley. They must have been patrolling the area. Freeze or we'll shoot! They aim their guns at us. Shit. Oh my, their wound awfully tight today. I think that's our cue to bounce. Yes, this presents a bit of a sticky situation for us as well. However, I suggest running. Got it. We'll break through and then split up on my signal. 1, 2, 3. At Trip's signal, we all start running. Shoot them! The officers unleash a hail of rubber bullets. Fortunately, they've been neglecting their training. Not one shot even grazes us. Take this. Whoa! Virus and Trip barrel into them and the officers topple like dominoes. See you later, Aoba. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Let's go. Stop right there, scumbags. Virus and Trip broke right, so Koujaku and I dash left.